Into their golden boy in Morton, and he just looks to have this race on toast. I think he was going to get that clear room initially, even before the scratching of Orley Bale, who doesn't have a stack of early speed, but since then it's certainly played into his hands. Sky One to join us shortly. From an early pace point of view, I mean, as we discussed before, Shimmer Current can be a bit hit or miss. Morton as well. Oregon Durant's likely to go forward and certainly give him something to catch, but if they are on his tail, they're going to be breathing down his neck, no two ways about it. The Sky Racing One joined us, Gretchy. Morton has been the best back throughout the week.
Yeah, best back runner all night, Morton. He was even money. We've probably gone up a touch long there for Morton, and he's now into $1.35, just getting out to $1.40 now, but as soon as we opened up him at even money on Tuesday, they just went bang, bang, crash wallet. Now he's into $1.40, and I tell you what, we're on the floor at Tab if he can win tonight. I'm just hoping it's one of those nights where he might just miss the kick slightly, and one of these other greyhounds like Oregon Durant or Shimmer Current or even a Dundee Rebel can get to the front and run a big race. But Morton, best back runner.
Well, Gary Stunon's going to be tardy. He's not going to leave the fence. With that vacant box in 3, Morton's got every opportunity to accelerate and set some sort of numbers like his mate did a fire in the previous heat of the Harrison-Dawson. This is heat 2.
The kennel mate Morton through as well. Set to go. Race 7. Favourite the 2. Racing. Morton was only fair to go, but he had plenty of clear air to hustle through. Follow the Band's going to beat into the punch and get to the lead. Follow the Band leads Morton. Third was Shimmer Current. On the outside of getting slightly checked there was Gary Stunnon. Right, working through the field was Dundee Rebel. Well back in the field now to Amron Tiger and Oregon Durant. Leader was Follow the Band. Morton now goes through the gears up on the outside. Behind them, Shimmer Current. Follow the Band. Morton on the outside. Morton gets up and scores by a head over Follow the Band, who gave it a real race. Third in will be Shimmer Current ahead of Amron Tiger and Dundee Rebel, along with Oregon Durant. Next in the field was Gary Stunnon, and he was one of the last in. It's 29 and 46.
Number goes up into the frame. Morton got there right on the line, and Dylan, we're going to have to put you on a retainer, I think. Mum and Dad over in Paris at the moment and stealing the limelight back home. I don't think Dad would be overly disappointed, though.
No, he wouldn't be. Yeah, I'm sure he's over the moon. The two got into the final, so just got Stormy Day left. I'll see what he can produce tonight. But yeah, no, he'll be wrapped.
Now talk us through the run, because he wasn't the best into stride, and even around through the penny, he did a funny little manoeuvre there and cost himself a few lengths.
I was worried. I think he checked heels with someone, or I was like, oh no, but yeah, he kept his ground, and I'm happy he stayed out wide. He didn't try and get to the rail and just got up in the end, did his best, so yeah.
He's just a real powerhouse, isn't he, in that he just grinds it out, and he's a real competitive dog too. Yeah,
he's very competitive. He loves the race, and this is where he wants to be, so he's very excited after I took that lead off. Nearly took me hat off. He'd done that to me last week at Warrnambool, but yeah, I always got faith in him that he's going to be keen, so yeah.
Now, your mum's been saying that she already wants to go back to Paris. She hasn't even come home yet, so these dogs keep going the way they're doing. She might end up moving over there.
Yeah, I hope not, but I'm glad they're enjoying their holiday. So.
Oh, well, they'll be having a few more champers to celebrate after that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's Team Sharp. Morton goes through to the Harrison-Dawson final as well, and Kennel Mate's upstaged him there, though, boys, with a faster time on the board.
The way they're going at the moment, Cat. But Gretchy Morton, he performed probably exactly the way as what you described him previous. When I asked about his strengths, he was on the back foot for the first half of the race, but kept grinding away, and in the end was too good. He's
very tenacious, and like I said, his will to win is just phenomenal for this greyhound. And if you give him a sniff, he's going to get there on the line. It's not always a big margin, but he'll get there. And they've run 29.44, and going through the catching pen, he was on the fence, and I know. They just said he checked off heels. I don't know. I think he wanted to get to the middle of the track a little bit there, Morton, and he checked off the heels of Follow the Band. And
he was doing the same to the later part of last year, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's what he
I think he wanted to get to the middle of the track, and he checked off heels. And I'll tell you how good the run was. You had Shimmer Current just loom up on the inside.
Side by side.
Didn't worry him one bit. He said, well, okay, you're next to me now. Now I'm going to drop you. And he went into another gear and went out after the leader, and he got to the leader and put his head out and won. He just has that exceptional will to win, and he's a fantastic greyhound and another big race final for Morton.
Yeah, if we get distracted here, please let us go, because Valpolicella's going around at Albion Park and looks to be on the back foot. So we'll see how she goes. But what was your read on the blue, Gretch? He followed the Bland. We gave him a little bit of a plug pre-race. Thought his run last week was very good, and now he finds himself through to a Group 1 final. It
was exceptional, and I think his SP price has probably got away from most people. He's been starting around that $30 and $40 mark, and Valpolicella's got the cash there at Albion Park. That was a tough win, and Follow the Band. Now, Follow the Band, SP price hasn't been great and sort of got away from Follow the Band, but went 503 early tonight, and it's probably gone, 29.45 getting beat, and that's going to put you in most races. So, not without a hope next week if you can repeat that performance.
Wouldn't put too many dogs in tonight with Mount Gambier form 4 starts ago, but we know the feature race was over there, but he looks to be a talented type, and as we said, through to a Group 1 final, as is Morton, who was superb, and it's been a really good night for Team Sharp with a Fire going bang, Morton going bang, and they'd be tickled pink about those results. So the finalist for the Group 1 so far, half time, but Fire, Smooth Plane, Morton, and Follow the Band as we build up to Heat 3, which is a good race. The likes of Flying Zulu, Zipping Grillers, Fab's Vegetables, Succeed, who can do anything on his night. That's going to be a belter. That's Heat 3. We'll be back shortly for that. Yeah, mate.